I think it's always fair enough to bring big names into the team, because like this, there will be a bit of competition between the domestiques, and they will all take each other to a higher level.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need in this team, because maybe at some point, some guys were too relaxed, like, we have our spot in the Grand Tour team.
Yeah.
Or the GC Grand Tour team.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm happy with the next things that you will probably say, that some guys will come, and already one big name. I don't know if there's still others coming. I hope so.
So you're happy with Landa coming?
Of course.
And how involved with that are you? Does the team say, we think Landa's a good fit, and you say, I agree? Do you talk to him before? How's that work?
Well, there were a few names before.
Okay.
Big names.
Sivakov.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Plus.
Exactly. It didn't, you guys know, of course. It didn't work out, so I was a bit disappointed at that point, because I thought those two, if you have those two, then you can go to war, especially on the climbs.
And you thought, we've missed the window now to get a top tier climbing domestique.
Yeah, at a certain moment I did. But I think if you can get a name like Landa, it's a very big name.
Yeah.
A guy that knows how to ride Grand Tours.
Yeah.
He knows how to win Grand Tours with his team.
Yeah.
With Froome in the past. So, yeah, I think he's 33 now, which is not too old, I think.
Yeah.
He signed for 2 years. So, I think it's, first of all, a very good rider that comes to us. A lot of experience for a young team, Grand Tour team that we have. So, I feel like this can be maybe the best move Patrick did for this year. But I think it wouldn't be a lie if I say that I expect that I hope that there is one more guy that is just from under the level of Landa that can be on that level between Ilan and Vervaeke, Cataneo. Somebody in between that,
Bernard or something.
Like a George Bennett or something.
Yeah, I also heard this, but yeah, it's
we'll
actually,
see if it happens.
To be honest, it's difficult to find a rider from that category, because it's an expensive rider from that category.
Always.
Well, that's what people don't realize about Sky. Like, those riders are really expensive, and that's how, when you have a big budget like Sky did, or like Jumbo, UAE, Ineos now, like, you can fill those guys who could go to another team, run 9th in GC in a Grand Tour, get paid a lot of money. So you got to pay them more to be a domestique.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to find domestiques.
But to be honest, if we think to the future for the Tour next year, we have super strong guys to ride on the flat. You have Asgreen, Lampard.
Yeah.
And that's from the level of Luke Rowan, those guys, and Nathan van Hooijdonks and those guys. They can do the same. So on that part, I'm not worried at all. Then it's just finding the good balance between the strong climbers and the pure climbers. And then the super domestique like Sepp Kusis, for example.
Yeah.
And I think we hope we have found that guy with Mikel now. I really believe he can. Because I always feel like his best years were when he was domestique, when he helped in winning Froome.
Well, no, it's like Koos. Like, Koos looks like unbelievable now.
Yeah.
But say he went to another team, his level might almost not look as good as it does now, where he's shredding it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is different.
Yeah.
And Landa came third in the Giro last year.
Yeah,
18 months ago, came third in Flesh this year.
I did super season. Basque,
second in Basque behind
He's
Jonas.
not a pannenkoek, eh?
No.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
A pancake.
Yeah, like.
Ruta also, no?
Yeah, no, he was, and Tirreno, he was like top 10 in like 4 different stage races. The
I think,
Tour and Dauphiné were bad, so that's recent. So everyone.
But I think they let him race too much in the first part of the season.
Yeah.
I think that can be a big reason why the Tour wasn't.
And then I think he was too hyped up for the Basque start in the Tour.
Probably.
As well.
It's
quite
possible.
a few Bahrain riders that rode a lot, eh? I think Haig rode basically half the calendar.
Yeah, Jack did it every race, man.
Crazy. He's doing the Vuelta, no?
No, he's not doing the Vuelta.
Oh, luckily.
I asked him to do San Seb.
Oh, yeah? Ooh.
Torturing Australians over there.
He almost finished the Giro, actually. He went out stage 18, 17.
Jack. Did he?
He didn't finish completely, I think.
I can't remember.
But he went out 17, 18, something like that.
And on the Tour on lows, he was his best stage. I was like, maybe you should do the Vuelta. But no.